Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing your July 2020 general tarot reading. So I do pre-shuffle, but I'll shuffle a little bit on here with you guys just so we can do that together. I do a 4-card pull, situation at hand, what is challenging you, what is your approach, and what is the most likely end of July, beginning of August oncoming energy. So let's just shuffle a little bit and pull those 4 cards. There'll also be an image up here just so you can see the cards that I'm pulling. All right, Aquarius, one more shuffle. Okay, one more. And let's see. The situation at hand for you. We have the Hanged Man. All right, could be something that's just in suspension, that's just not moving forward. It's a little bit on pause right now. Or it could be a situation that is causing you to kind of surrender and try to look at things from a different perspective. But what I end up doing is pulling 2 more cards each, just so I can get an expanded and extended understanding of the storyline and what's happening here for you guys. All right, let's see what is challenging you. Oh, we have the Ace of Cups. So I immediately think of Ace of Cups being as the flow of love within, and just being open to giving and receiving love and seeing it as well. So we'll see. I'm going to pull 2 more cards again, and then we'll get a better understanding of what's happening. What is your approach? Okay, we have the King of Cups. So you're definitely approaching it in a balanced emotional way, in a very mature emotional way. So let's see. So it's a very good card. Wondering why that's there if the Ace of Cups is a challenge, but you know what, actually I take that back, because just because it's a challenge doesn't mean you don't conquer it. And let's see, what's the end of July oncoming August energy? Knight of Cups, they're so sweet and emotional, all of these cups here. Okay, so the Knight of Cups at the end of the month could literally just be somebody coming in with a very sweet message. Doesn't have to be romantic. Just somebody saying, like, I see you, I recognize you, I like this about you. It's a very sweet message. So far it's looking really nice. But let's get 2 more cards and get a better understanding. Let's start with the Hangman. And I'm going to pull 2 more cards for the Hangman. I just want to see, what is this Hangman? What's the situation of the month about for you guys? All right, Aquarius, one more time. Hammer time. All right. Okay. We have the 9 of Cups and the Page of Cups. All right, Aquarius. There's a lot of emotions this July. Whew. I mean, we are in Cancer season. They do rule the 4th house, but this situation is definitely, could be a Pisces in your life, just because we have the Hangman here. But I feel like you are surrendering because, when I say surrendering, you're pausing for a moment because you want to go after your wishes and your fulfillment, and you want to be creative. It feels like you're having creative juices, and they're kind of getting your kind of mind going and your heart fluttering. And so you're kind of surrendering to it because you probably don't know how to approach it. There is a situation here that is calling on you. It makes you very happy. Can be a little creative, can be a person who's very sweet, very gentle, very young and playful and innocent in that way. But so far it's looking pretty positive. We have all these really beautiful cups here. We got the Ace of Cups, the Page of Cups, we've got the 9 of Cups, the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups. I mean, wow. I mean, it's almost all the minor arcana. Maybe some of you have a lot of water in your chart. Let's see. All right. Let's see what's challenging you with this Ace of Cups. Is it just opening your heart to it? Is that like it? To this creativity within you? Let's see. Let me shuffle and get 2 more cards. I want to see what this Ace of Cups is about. Like, if I look closer, I might get it. Oh my God, we have the Lovers here. There is something about your heart and your emotions and your fulfillment and following your heart that's here, following your wishes. Oh my God, we have the Chariot here. Wow. And I said Cancer season. The Chariot represents Cancer. Some of you might just have a Cancer in your life. I think it's a direction. I think it's something about following your heart. And I feel like your heart's not open right now. Even though it all looks really positive, but it is in that challenge position. And the Ace of Cups for me I always think of like self-love, and that's in the challenge position. Maybe you've lost your spark, or you think you've lost your spark. But it's here. It's popping out. We got this creative little fish just popping out of the cup. And that's your situation at hand. I feel like there's an idea. There's some spark in you. And you're just having trouble trusting yourself, following your heart, taking action on it, moving forward. Yeah. Could be an actual soulmate here, because there's so many cups here and we have the lovers here. And I feel like maybe you want like a fresh start with this person. Maybe things went a little stagnant. And like that's why you're trying to get a new perspective on your wish fulfillment, because like you might still want this person, but like you just want it to go a little bit differently, a little bit in a different direction, and you're just trying to gather yourself, it feels like, to go in that direction. It's just a challenge for you. You don't know how to follow your heart right now. You don't know yet how to open your heart to follow it, to trust it, and to go in that direction. But you are approaching it as the King of Cups, so that's really interesting. So I feel like you're taking on this challenge. Let's get 2 more cards. I don't want to say too much just yet, because I don't know enough. Because we only have the King of Cups right now with your approach. And so he's experienced, he's intelligent, he knows how to use his head, but while using his heart as well. All right, let's see. Okay, we have the 4 of Pentacles and the Hermit. Yeah, okay. You see, and I said that I felt like you were a little closed, and now we have the 4 of Pentacles here, and I always think of like this guy who's kind of holding everything so close to him that it makes him kind of closed off to the world. Sometimes it speaks of like just not a great relationship with money, but I don't see that here. I feel it's like it's emotional, even though this is a pentacle, just because all of these cups are here, and I just feel like you're protecting your heart, you're protecting yourself, because of past fears, past hurts, past regrets, right? You don't want to repeat those. And so I feel like you're protecting your heart here. But I am happy to see the Hermit next to it, because you're definitely, you're going within, you're trying to get answers from within. And I feel like that is where you'll get the enlightenment. That is where you'll know that like it's safe to open your heart. The past does not determine your future. And so I think the Hermit being here is really helpful for you this month. Because honestly, everything is really positive. Obviously, we're always our own worst enemy, right? That's true for every reading. That's true for myself. That's true for almost everybody. Not to say that life doesn't really happen, that things don't actually happen to us. Like, you know, there's real loss in life. There's real tragedy in life. Like, it makes me nervous. But this is you just thinking like, I was hurt in the past, so I can't open myself right now. I don't know how to have that conversation. I don't know how to take the first step. And that is really what's happening here. All right, let's see with the Knight of Cups, with the end of July, oncoming August energy, what is happening. So it, for me, could just be a sweet message, and maybe this other person initiates it. For some reason, it feels like either it's definitely creative or emotional for you, Aquarius. That is coming out strong. At least whoever is watching this is what is coming out strong. And I feel like you, for me, want to follow your heart, and there is some new creative or emotional direction. Could be with somebody, could be a project, but I feel like your heart is blocked and closed right now, and that's why you're needing to go within. And that is the approach you're taking, so you're taking the right approach. All right, let's see with this Knight of Cups and what's happening at the end of the month. Yeah, is this just a sweet message? Is it you? So it's an action card, so it looks like you are moving. Let's see. Yes, we have the 10 of Pentacles here. And the Devil. Very interesting. Very interesting. So, I feel like you're starting, especially with the Hermit here, is you're probably beginning to see some patterns. And with the 10 of Pentacles here, it's a legacy card, right? It's a generational card. And so I feel like you're starting to see patterns that maybe were passed down to you, that were passed down to your parents, right? And it's just like somebody has to recognize it to break it. And I feel like there is a bit of recognition coming here. But I feel like you're being gentle with yourself about it at the same time, which I really like, because we do need to have compassion with ourselves. But the devil definitely speaks of codependency, right? And I feel like for some of you, there is a relationship that has had some toxic patterns and codependencies. And they don't have to be obvious. They could just be very subtle. But there is, like, you are recognizing it, and you're taking action to starting to correct it. You're just at the beginning. You're just at the beginning of taking this new approach. Like, you're being very brave, I feel like, by the end of July. You're taking slow action, but it seems like you're trying to shed light on to patterns. I feel like there's patterns here. And the moment you do that, I feel like your heart's going to also start opening again. Like, you're going to start feeling like it's safe to love again, because you're going to be able to start connecting the dots. But you're just at the beginning of this. This is just at the end of July, oncoming August energy. But you are starting to recognize patterns. I feel like codependencies for some of you. And I feel like you're starting to feel safe again. It's just, you see, like, even as I read them, I'm like protecting my own heart. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles here with the Ace of Cups in your challenge position, and we have the Hangman, is needing a new perspective, needing to see the same situation. You're probably like, you've probably felt like with certain people in your life, you've been in cycles, and now you're like kind of starting to see the connection, starting to see the codependencies that have probably been passed down to you, taught to you, And these are all survival tactics, but the moment we don't need them anymore to survive, we have to release them. And that's why the Hermit is here, and that's why you're going within. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to leave it there. No big deal. But yeah, the month is looking positive. Looks like you finally realize it's time to go within to gain that enlightenment, to gain that knowledge and that wisdom. And it looks like you are being compassionate with yourself as you approach the things that are challenging you this month. All right, Aquarius, that's your general reading for July. I will be posting weekly kind of general guidance readings. It's a different setup, but what I like to do is basically see the energies that you can expect to come in, and then I like to get advice from the universe on what energies are best for you to utilize to kind of navigate through this month. All right, of course, I love to read any comments, like, subscribe, and thank you guys for letting me tune into your energy and read for you today. I'll see you next month.